Greeting to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of the Autistic SuperBlog's The Hot Take. This one is going to be live from an undisclosed location, but I wanted to kind of do something a little bit different when it comes to the world. When it comes to the world around us, when it comes to the world that we see on our TV screens, or when it comes to something inside computer screens, like myself. The fact I want to bring this up is that I wanted to kind of give an idea as to how big the world is, about how large, how expansive the world is when it comes to the things that we see in pictures rather than seeing it live. One factor that helps out with all this is the fact that libraries are doing everything they can to help us expand the world that we live in, that are helping to educate, that are helping to do what they can to help to expose us to more different ways of the world, in more ways than one, whether it be DVDs, books, audiobooks, CDs, all that stuff. They all do it because they want to help us out. Some people might wonder why I'm doing this spiel right now, but I'm also doing it because today, this month, February, is National Library Lovers Month. And I just want to say that I do love my library, whether it comes from Saugerties, when it comes from my hometown of Saugerties, when it comes down to Cairo, when it comes down to Catskill, Hudson, any library has a lot of support from me. And there's also one other library that I want to talk to you guys about. To kind of give you an idea about how important the library is when it comes to the community, I can only speak from my own experience, but when it comes to college libraries, when it comes to libraries, I can't go any further without giving props and giving recommendations and respect to a library at a community college at SUNY Ulster. The wonderful people, and you'll see all kinds of people in all different kinds of libraries too, whether it be college, whether it be community libraries, or whether it be just libraries in our community in general. But you guys have all heard about the fact that I've talked at length about my late mentor, about how he was such an important part to me, and he still is. The thing of it is that I might have mentioned in past episodes of the Hot Take and on posts in the Autistic SuperBlog is that my friend, the late Larry Burke, was also a librarian. He was also an artist. He was also someone that really opened up the world to me as an autistic individual and as a poet in general. He actually, it kind of felt for me like the world was in black and white before I met him, but then afterwards he opened the door to the poetry community and the arts community, and made me realize just how small my world was in compared to the larger world out there. And that's when I've gotten a chance to know so many people like Phil Levine, like Mikhail Horowitz, the poetic godfather of the Hudson Valley, Will Nixon, and others too, like Robert Milby. I just bring those up to kind of explain I would not have known about those individuals, nor would I have known about the world in general when it comes to poetry without my friend Larry, God rest his soul. And of course, I have to prop the people at the community libraries, at the community college libraries, including the McDonald DeWitt and SUNY Ulster. And I also want to plug up all libraries too. And I want you all to know that not only do I stand with you all, but I want you to know that you matter to the communities that you serve. And so with that being said, I just want to say thank you so much for all the efforts you do, for all the things that you do for all of us. And know that you're not alone. Know that we stand with you, or at least I stand with you at the very least. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of the Hot Take. Kind of like my short appeal for libraries during National Library Lovers Month. But I want you guys to consider checking out your own local libraries and kind of give them a chance to really um impact you in the same way that it did for me, that it still does for me. If you like these videos, you can check me out on YouTube at the Autistic Super channel, and you can check out Instagram, and you can check out all my videos on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com. Stay safe, stay strong, stay informed, and as always, shine on.